Hey guys, so today I am here with my friend Maria and some crazy stuff went down in the past couple of days, so as you can see by the title, I just wanted to share it with you because I really haven't done a story time other than my Craigslist scammers story, but this one's really crazy and gnarly, and yeah, so let's get into it. This is Maria, by the way, and she hasn't been on my channel, but this happened to both of us, so I thought I should include her. Do you want to start just from the beginning when I wasn't here? What was happening?
Okay, so I have a membership at a country club, and this man that works there, he's probably like in his 30s and stuff, he always makes it a priority to be my waiter. And he's been working there for about 6 months now, and this has been happening for that long. And like, he would like memorize my order, which is like not weird for him to like memorize my drink just because I always order the same drink. And so that's not weird, but like he always would say like chicken strips, right? Like stuff like that. And so this has been happening for a long time, and just recently, like I went to take out an order, and when I went there, he asked me like what I was doing later that night and stuff. I was all alone, and he made sure that he took care of all my stuff, and he like said, "I made your brownie for you," and like, which was really weird. I was like, "Oh, thanks, okay, goodbye, I'm leaving." And so I went to dinner with my boyfriend one time, and he was my waiter again, and he would like stare at me, and my boyfriend said like, "He's really weird." I'm like, yeah, I know, he is really weird. He's like giving me weird vibes for like the longest time. And he would like turn around and just like stare at me and look me up and down like creepy, like for like 5 seconds, and then leave. And then so recently, just a couple days ago,
Yeah, I think it was yesterday
the day before yesterday,
yeah,
we went to the club again. It was Brinkley, me, and then my boyfriend. And we sat down, and there's like a back room. So we always go to the back room.
because her boyfriend didn't have a collared shirt on, so we had to go to the back room.
Like
where
less fancy.
No one was, yeah. And so basically, I didn't really know the backstory on this waiter. Like, she was like, just never really said anything about it because she didn't really think that much of it. And so basically, anyways, we sat down, we were eating, everything
He knew
was
my
chill.
drink. Like, he handed me my drink.
He came over to the table, and he's like, "Oh, like, here's your Arnold Palmer," like, to me, and then he gave her boyfriend her drink, and he's like, "I know this one's yours," and like sets it down, and like that was a little bit trippy, but we're like, whatever, like,
yeah,
we're maybe overreacting. But then as the like lunch went on, he kept coming back in, but not coming into the room, just like staring
at the
like
door,
blatantly, just creeper, pedophile, I'm gonna take you.
And Dustin, my boyfriend, is like, he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's him again, like, you need to like say something." I'm like, "Dustin, it's like not that big of a deal and stuff, it's just he's being like weird, but like he hasn't done anything."
Yeah, so basically I had to leave from the lunch, long story, but I had to go outside and to meet this girl to go take me to pick up my grandma. And when I went, she sent Dustin out with me so I wouldn't have to wait by myself outside, and then I'll let you say what happened.
And then so I go out, I'm like, "Hey, I need my check, like I need to go." And he's like, "Well, where are you going?" I said, "I just need my check, like I need to go." For one, it's none of his business. And so he hands it to me, like it's already like printed out and everything, and I sign it, and he's like, "I like your outfit, it looks cute on you." And I close the book and hand it to him, and I walk out, and I didn't say anything just because like we needed to go get Brinkley. I was like, "Dustin, let's go get Brinkley," and stuff, and we found her. That's that.
So then yesterday happens, and we go in again, getting our chicken strips.
Okay, wait, for one, we go into this room again. There's another family, so it's this family and then us. And I see their waiter, because I'm like looking out and stuff. It's another guy, like not this guy and stuff. Then we go in and we sit down, and this guy comes in, and "Can we get you anything to drink?"
Can we get you anything to drink? And we were confused because the lady had already came in and asked us what we wanted.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Hey, homie, like, you're not our waiter."
Yeah.
Like, you know. And so he leaves. He brings us our drinks. Again, he's doing
our waitress brings us our drinks, but he's like following her.
Yeah, he keeps coming in, and he's just doing the blatantly stare thing again. Like, just staring down. Like, just weird. And we're like, dude, this is freaking weird. So I went out there, I grabbed the manager, and like, hey, I told our waitress, like, can you like send the manager in? And she's like, yeah, no problem. And so he comes in within like a couple minutes, and when I go in there, I hear him say, the creepy freaking guy, he goes, I get off in 20, and looks at me. And I'm like, oh no. So the manager comes in and he's talking to her, and she says the whole situation, and he's not taking it seriously at all. He's like, well, you know, like, I have to wait till my boss gets back, like, I can't really do anything. What do you mean you can't do anything about this guy?
Like, I pay a lot of money to go to this, and I should to go to this country club, and I should feel comfortable. It's not like just a public restaurant.
It's not like Denny's
where I can like
this is like a freaking country club. I don't think you get this situation. Like, people pay tons of money to go to this place and be able to feel comfortable here, and you're not gonna suspend the freaking waiter, and you're gonna put it on her to not be able to go back there because she feels uncomfortable. Like, I don't think so. So we leave the manager. I'm like, let's just go, like, whatever. I'm gonna tell my dad about the whole situation.
No. So we go in back into our room, and and our waitress brings us the check, and I sign it. I'm like, Brinkley, like, we should tell her, like, we know that it's like just so
it
she
wasn't
knows
about her.
It's not about her.
Yeah.
So she comes back in and she's like, can I help you with anything and stuff like that? And we're like, hey, I just want to know that that was nothing about you and stuff. And like, we've been having a problem with another waiter.
And she like told the whole story.
Yeah, she's like, what's going on? So we told her the story.
And yeah, she's like, oh my god, like, that's crazy. Like, wow, like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I hope that gets resolved and everything. So we're walking out. Maria's in front of me. We're basically to the door. The guy's like all the way over here. He's by the food little stand, and all of a sudden, I am not exaggerating, this is a big room. Like, we're at the door exiting, and he jumps, leaps, sprints.
He's like running
to the door and reaches for her shoulder like he's gonna freaking go out and take her into a van and leave. He leaps and goes for the shoulder, and the waitress goes in the middle
and like
of the thing and blocks it
from me and him. Like, she like jumps in between us.
And so Maria's already halfway out the door. I push her out and basically scream, go! And he follows me out, has the audacity to reach for my arm after he couldn't get her. I guess it's like seconds or something, trying to go for me.
Behind me. I was like, Brinkley, come on, let's go. Like, I'm in the car, I have the keys in my hand.
He goes, he's right behind me, and I slam the door right in his face, and that doesn't even face him. He still runs out behind us. We're sprinting. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. This is a country club. Again, this is not Denny's.
And there were people outside watching us.
Yeah, there was families, and he stops at the end of the sidewalk, and we get to my car, and he's just like standing there on the sidewalk, like dead as stare. Like, I'm gonna insert a picture right here, like what he looks like, but like literally, like with his yellow freaking teeth that are crooked, and he's just staring.
He's literally
at us.
A pedophile. Like, he looks like a pedophile.
Just staring with the biggest eyes. Like, we still have the image in our head.
Yes.
So we drive away. We're both like freaking shaking. And I'm like, oh my god, what if he follows us? Like, he said he gets off in 20 minutes, and we were talking to the manager for like 15. And so we go back over to Best Buy, excited to get a case, and we were trying not to think anything of it, you know, when obviously he was gonna kidnap us. And there's a Krispy Kreme right next to Best Buy, and so I'm like, I eat like when I'm like scared or stressed or something, so I gotta get my hot and ready Krispy Kreme. And so she stays in the car, she locks the doors, and I go in, you know, I'm like being like very cautious, looking around like he's gonna be in the bathroom or something, and I'm waiting for my hot and ready, and I see lights turn on in this car, like what, 4 parking spots away or something?
It was like, it wasn't close, but it wasn't far either, like enough for him to like see what we were doing. And
we basically see almost his face in that car, and Maria was like,
I didn't say anything. I was
her
freaking
face
out and I
was
didn't say
literally
anything.
freaking out. So we hop in the car. She
I
almost
pulled
gets-
out of that parking lot like scary. I was like, I don't care if I hit your car.
Yeah,
like I gotta get out of here.
We dipped, and we just went, and then we went and told my dad this story, and like, basically this isn't resolved yet, but I mean, like, this guy is basically a pedophile. Like, he had a van waiting, I'm sure, like outside the gates. He had a plan, I'm telling you. I wish we could get the security footage, because I'm talking, this was like a leap to jump.
Like charged after us. He was in like
Yeah.
foot distance.
And he's probably like 250 pounds or something.
something
We filed
like
a police report thing, and you know, he's probably gonna go to jail. We'll keep you updated if anything else happens. But I just thought I'd tell this story because we basically got kidnapped.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? You know? Yeah.
But
So
we're here.
yeah, we're here. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you didn't, then I guess don't. But hopefully Maria will be on my channel more, and I will keep you updated on the situation. So yeah, follow me on all my social media. It's down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.